What's up, gentlemen? So in case nobody's told you this yet today, I just wanted to let you know that I think your testicles are amazing. I'm talking about fantastic. And so are mine, honestly. Our balls as dudes are badass. But unfortunately, some of you are making some mistakes that are damaging your boy's ability to be awesome, fantastic, and did I mention tremendous? Testicle health, that's what we're talking about today, because unfortunately there's some very common things that we are doing on a daily basis that are destroying and damaging our balls' ability to be amazing. Starting with number one, and that is your fat. You're fat, chubby, big bone, whatever you want to call it. If you are overweight, your balls are not as healthy as they could be. Why? Well, a few reasons. Your testosterone is probably dropping because when your body fat increases, your testosterone drops. When your testosterone drops, all sorts of bad shit happens to you and your body. Gentlemen, get that body fat down. Number two, stop drinking alcohol. Research has shown that if you are consuming at least 2 drinks per day, your testosterone level is probably around 7 to 20% lower than the dudes that don't drink at all. Now, some other bad news, if you're consuming beer, beer is terrible. I'm talking big thumbs down for your boys because of the hops. Hops is a phytoestrogen, aka plant-based estrogen. And when you increase this, your testosterone drops. Something else that's gonna drop your testosterone is TRT, aka steroids. All right, and here's the deal. I'm just gonna throw it out there because I am your boy and I love you and your testicles. If you are somebody that is taking synthetic testosterone or you're taking steroids, unfortunately, your balls are not gonna be awesome. Teeny weeny testes, gentlemen, that's what's gonna happen because when you actually give your body synthetic testosterone, your balls are like, yo, if I don't have to work this hard and I'm gonna get this testosterone that I need and you need because we as dudes need it, I'm just gonna chill out. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna start to shrink, they're gonna start to atrophy because they are not working. And then, if you do it long enough, they're gonna stop working, essentially. TRT is not bad, it's prescribed by a doctor. Really? Is it? That's fine. You gotta stop lying to yourself. I am so sick and tired of seeing all these young dudes that should have raging big Al's and raging testosterone and big supple swollen testes, but they don't because they're like, yo, it's gonna be easier if I just take some TRT. Next up is technology, as in get your balls away from it, all right? A laptop, even though it's called a laptop, apparently that was not something that was really thought through when it comes to your balls being amazing because the heat from a laptop actually destroys and kills sperm, all right? There's been a ton of research that shows that if you are gonna be sitting for an extended period of time with either your legs closed or a laptop on top, or worse, both, it is lowering your sperm count because you're heating up your balls. Your testicles are literally like little geniuses all day, up and down. That's what's happening. Why? Because they're trying to regulate the temperature so it doesn't get too hot or too cold and kill those amazing, sexy sperm. And so you gotta make sure that you're not sitting with a hot thing on your lap or with your legs closed, which is why you need to man spread the wrong underwear, all right? Tighty whities are not only super unsexy, they don't support your balls. If you're wearing underwear that are too tight and constricting, right, you're basically holding everything up and your junk close to your body, which is honestly not good for your fertility, not to mention your balls, all right? If you're wearing something like a boxer, not only are they super unsexy, unflattering, they don't support anything. In terms of the best underwear for your boys, there's only one, right? And it's the reason why urologists are actually recommending these underwear, all right? They're called Sheath. I've mentioned them before. I've been wearing them for years, all right? This is actually a new bamboo pair that I got. Oh my God, they are so soft, so sexy, and feel amazing. Now, you're like, but Alpha, they just look like sexy boxer briefs. They do from the outside, but on the inside, that's where the magic happens. Check it out. Notice that you've got this little pouch here. That is where you stick your balls, and then that hole right there, that's where you stick your wiener. It's a dual chamber design, basically. And the whole amazing thing about these is that when you separate your balls from your big Al, you're gonna stay cooler, you're gonna stay drier, and everything is gonna be healthier, all right? These underwear have been a huge game changer, and I want you to check them out. If you go through my special link, you're gonna get 20% off of your order. But Sheath also has something amazing called the first pair guarantee. So if you get a pair, you try them, you don't love them, they'll give you your money back. They also have amazing customer service, all right? Here's another pair, the bamboos I just got, the black. Once again, notice the inside, the pouch. The other thing you're gonna notice when you actually put on sheath, A, you're gonna stay drier. B, you're gonna be cooler. You're not gonna get as stinky and musky. The other upside, which is kind of like an added bonus, which was not technically something that Robert probably thought of when he designed this design, is that you look gigantic. Like, you look huge. Because you're separating everything, you just look massive. All right, that's what my wife said anyway. She saw me with my sheath on for the first time. She's like, oh my God, look at you, right? That was before I started using Bathmate. Anyway, guys, the fact is, if you are somebody that wants to treat yourself to the best underwear on the market that the urologists are recommending guys wear because of the health benefits, plus they make you look big, but that's probably not why they're recommending it. It's all about the health benefits, guys. Sheath underwear are comfortable, they're affordable, and through that link, it gets even more affordable. And like I said, they've got that first pair guarantee, so it's like a huge ball, testicle, no-brainer. You gotta give them a try. The company was started by my buddy Robert. He's a veteran. He was in the desert tromping around. He was getting like super irritated and chafed. And so he basically was like, what if I separated it? And so he started messing around, like cutting socks and duct tape and like shoestrings. And what he found is that if you can separate your balls from Big Al, you're gonna stay dry, you're not gonna get as chafed, and you're basically gonna be fresher and healthier. And so when he got out of the military, he basically went to the drawing board. He designed sheath underwear. Guys, they are the best. Guys, bottom line, if you want your balls to be as healthy and happy as mine, I want you to hit that link down below. You're gonna get 20% off your order, and like I said, you also get that money back guarantee. If you get them, you try them, you don't love them, get your money back. They come in a bunch of different colors, a bunch of different fabrics, a bunch of different lengths and sizes. You and your balls are gonna love sheath. The next thing you should never do to your boys if you love them is smoke anything, including the other stuff, right? Cigarettes are horrible for you, like, period. If you're actually smoking nowadays, like who even are you? Like, it's terrible for you. It's like the leading cause of like killing you and your balls like out there. Not to mention it's a vasodilator, which means your wiener's gonna get smaller, not sexy, all right? And the other stuff, also horrible for you, right? Tons of studies, tons of research. Google it if you don't believe me. If you're like a stoner and you're like, it's not true. Yes, it is. Do the research, all right? The use of that stuff actually will destroy your sperm, make you less fertile. It also increases your man boobs, all right? Once again, man boobs equals bad balls. I personally live by the rule, the less stuff you inhale into your lungs, which are super delicate, fragile, little amazing things, right? And I say that because I have asthma and I know what it's like not to be able to breathe. The better. Don't inhale things into your lungs and you and your balls will be a lot healthier. You'll also be healthier if you remove a lot of the harmful EDC chemicals from your life. EDC stands for endocrine disrupting chemicals. It's the chemicals they use in a lot of body and grooming products. They also use a lot of these chemicals making things like plastics, all right? BPA is a chemical that is used to make plastics actually like soft. And so when you're drinking something like a soda or even like water from a plastic bottle, a lot of this BPA is leached into the beverage that you consume, all right? EDC chemicals are bad because they disrupt your endocrine system, aka lower your testosterone levels and make your balls bad. The next thing that is destroying your testicular tenacity is processed foods. More specifically, things like lunch meats, all right? Horrible. As in, like, in a scale of 1 to like extra horrible, it's like a next, extra horrible for your body, but also your boys, because of all the sulfites and the crappy things that are actually in deli meats and lunch meats, all right? Something else I'd just like to mention is a lot of the other meats, even if it's not processed, a lot of the meats that we're consuming as dudes that we find even in like the grocery stores are packed full of chemicals and hormones. Hormones in the meats and the foods that we're consuming are really bad for us. Something else that's bad for us is the pesticides that are on the fruits and the vegetables that we're consuming. You gotta make sure that if you are gonna be going and not eating organic, which is something I would highly recommend, and I used to think it was bullshit too, just for the record, but the more I research, the more I learn, the more I realize that the quality of the foods that we consume to have a direct impact on our overall well-being, but also the health of our testicles. The next thing that's hurting them is stress. Exactly. Stress is horrible for your overall well-being, but also your balls, all right? When your cortisol level's up, your testosterone will be down, and all sorts of bad things happen. You gotta figure out a way to be less stressed, all right? Whether or not it's self-meditation, anything you can do to be a little bit less stressed and more zen in your daily life is going to impact you in a positive way. And the last thing we got to talk about that you should never do to your testes is not touch them. And what I mean by this is examine them. One of the things that we as men should do on a regular basis is actually feel them. Like in the shower, you should feel them. Do an exam to make sure you don't have any lumps or irregularities. Now, the one thing you're going to notice when you start doing this, all right, your balls are typically going to be different sizes. One is going to be generally bigger than the other. And when you start feeling them, you may feel a little bit something up like at the top, but that's normal. If you ever feel any pain when examining, this is bad, all right? If you ever feel pain in general, this is bad, and you definitely need to go to a doctor. It could be torsion. Testicular torsion is basically where your testicle will twist around the spermatic cord, and it cuts off the blood supply. So it's dangerous, and it's a medical emergency. You got to go and get it handled, all right? Something else, like I said, in terms of handling is handle yourself. Feel yourself, right? Roll it around, all right, in your fingers, thumb and index finger. Roll it around, give it a little squeeze, and do this on a regular basis. All right, once a month at least. In the shower when everything's all nice and saggy and droopy is the best time I have found, all right? But you want to make sure that you're feeling it on a regular basis so that you know what's going on. If you ever feel like a lump or something a little bit irregular, at that point you're going to know and you can go seek help. Because if you develop some type of issue or a tumor, the sooner you treat it, the sooner you get it situated, the better off you're going to be. Gentlemen, bottom line is this: your testicles are amazing.